It has been announced that Train Sim World 6 is coming, the latest addition to the Train Sim World franchise. So what can we expect the unexpected in TSW 6? Let's find out, but everything you see is just my opinion, and I will be focusing on the core routes. I also apologize for posting this video so late, as I was busy with many things. So let's expect the unexpected. First, we will take a look at the US route. This route is the Morristown line, which travels 40 miles with 22 stations between New York City, Chatham, and Dover. The rolling stock includes the Retro Arrow 3 EMU, the ALP46, multi-level cars, and a multi-level cab car. The whole line is electrified. This line previously featured in Train Simulator Classic. I don't mind because I no longer play TSC. The deluxe loco is the ALP45DP. It is similar to the ALP46, except that it operates on both diesel and electric power. You know what other locomotive should they include in this route? The EMD GP40PH-2. It is based on the EMD GP42, which features in the Sand Patch Grade route and the NEC, New York route. The only difference is that this one is designed to haul passengers rather than freight. What makes them designed to haul passengers? They have head-end power, or HEP for short. They are basically a combined heat and power station on rails. It operates similarly to a thermal power station, which supplies both electricity and heat. But they are used to supply heat and electricity to the passenger coaches. For the UK route, we have the Riviera line. This route travels between Exeter and Plymouth with a branch to Paignton. It is approximately 60 miles, 97 kilometers, long, with a total of 14 stations. I first thought that the core UK route would be the Tees Valley line, but it takes place in the modern era, and it is used to celebrate Railways 200, because this year marks the 200th anniversary of the Stockton and Darlington Railway, the world's first public steam railway. Back to the Riviera line. It is one of the most scenic railways in England. It is also the first Train Sim World route to be set in South Devon. This route features the South Devon Railway seawall, a seawall that runs alongside the railway. Next to the railway tracks is Devon Cliff. The route is also quite challenging due to tight curves and steep gradients. I have travelled on this route before, back in June 2021. But only between Exeter and Newton Abbot. This route is non-electrified, so all of the trains are powered by diesel. These trains include the BR Class 802 and the BR Class 150 halves. The Class 802 is identical to the BR Class 800. The Class 800 and Class 802 are part of the Hitachi AT300 series. They run on both diesel and electricity. This is the first time that you can drive an AT300 train in diesel mode. All of the trains operating on this route are operated by Great Western Railway. This is the second time Train Sim World features trains operated by Great Western Railway. The first being the Great Western Express. The line is also mixed traffic, meaning it has both freight trains and passenger trains. You can even drive an LMS Jubilee hauled rail tour on this line as well as other freight trains, but only if you own some additional content. The deluxe rolling stock would be BR Class 220 in cross-country livery. The Class 220 is part of the Voyager, a family of DEMs built by Bombardier, which Alstom later acquired. This is the first generation of the Voyager train. However, I prefer the second generation Voyager train, specifically the Class 221, also known as the Super Voyager. This version of the Voyager can tilt, and I love trains that can tilt. However, cross-country disabled the tilting mechanism of the Super Voyager to reduce maintenance. But I think DTG can allow players to enable and disable the tilting mechanism of the Class 221. Now onto the German route, Bahnstrecke Leipzig-Dresden. It runs between Dresden and Leipzig, covering a distance of 106 kilometers and featuring a total of 20 stations. This is yet another TSW route based on a TSC route. It is Germany's oldest intercity rail line. The rolling stock includes the DB Class 411, ICET, BR 442, DB Class 146, as well as the CFL Dosto double-decker coaches and DB Class 185. I am so glad that they got the ICET, because I love tilting trains. But for some reason, it is the same version as the previously released ICET, which is lame. The only difference is that this ICET is a significantly upgraded version of the original, featuring improved sound quality. They should have included the Class 415, which is a 5-coach version of the ICET. The route will also involve using 2 signaling systems simultaneously, namely PZB and LZB. The deluxe loco would be the DB Class 294. It is a diesel locomotive that serves as both a shunting locomotive and a freight locomotive. Which sounds cool, if there's a locomotive that can do both shunting and hauling freight. But do you want to know what European diesel locomotive I want to see in TSW that can do both shunting and hauling freight? The NS Class 6400. I hope Dovetail Games does another Dutch route, but this time it's a diesel-hauled freight route. That's all for the 3 core routes in Train Sim World 6. So are you excited about TSW 6? I am most excited about the ICET on the Bahnstrecke Leipzig, Dresden. Let me know in the comments. Subscribe for more videos like this.